Out on the Tippy Dam fall color tour. Think I might be a week early, but I'd rather be here when it's 80 and sunny than 50 and raining. So we'll make the best of it. Back in the old spot from June. Alright, we made it to the Tippy Dam pond yesterday. Back to our favorite cove. It was pretty late again yesterday when I got here. So I just made it over to the cove. I had all kinds of issues. Getting it off the trailer again by myself wasn't that bad. I ended up bumping the boat pretty hard, shooting it off the trailer. I don't know what it was stuck on. I still haven't figured that out, but and then I took off from the ramp and gas motor didn't sound right. Then I tried the electric motor and the monitor on the dash. Just stopped working, it was reading 0. I don't know why. I got out to the cove here where I'm at now. It was 82 degrees, October 2nd, Michigan. Very nice. It's only going to last for a few days. But I got to the cove and I started tearing everything apart. Back window blew out again. What I'm going to end up doing, probably tomorrow. Today I'm going to cruise around and just get the colors. It's going to be sunny. Tomorrow it's supposed to be cloudy, but still 80. So I think I'm going to pull these 2 back windows, screen them right over the vinyl, which will make them look like the rest of the windows, and that'll keep them from blowing out. And we'll see if we create a different weak spot and blow out somewhere else. I don't know, but and last night it got cold. I got all those storm windows in right now. It got down into the 50s, high 50s, and I put the heater on, shut it off, woke up, it was cold, put the heater on, woke up, it was like 90 in here, so I shut the heater off again. That was on low. That's my Mr. Heater, Big Buddy heater. So too bad it doesn't have a thermostat, but it definitely works. That was low. So now first thing in the morning, Tuesday. Well, it's not first thing. I'm trying to get ready here, but I got to go all the way back to the boat launch. Well, not all the way back. It's not that far, but I got to go back to the boat launch and get the stuff I forgot to bring yesterday. And then we'll go out and make some food, get some pictures and some video. If we find a nice colorful spot, maybe stop and fish a little bit and maybe see how far we can get up the river. If we can get up far enough, we'll get into clear water, but it's going to be shallow. But we'll see how it goes. Right now, we have to pull anchors and head back to the launch. I'll spin you around here real quick and you can take a look. That's out the back window. I'll try and get some better footage this trip. Stay tuned. beautiful morning at the Tippy Dam Pond. Heading back to the boat launch to get what I forgot yesterday. The moon. I'll have a moon. Okay. Alright. Let's go get what we forgot and be out of here. Man, the stupid headband's gotta go. It's not tight enough. Shaking around. These wet things on, even though I don't want to. Ooh, they're cold. Alright, let's go get what we need. Get out. Oh, there's my pills right there. Son of a gun. What the hell do I keep hitting on this trailer? Coming off. Wonder if it's these. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this box down there. We'll be off. Wish I had a way to clean off those solar panels with me, but I don't. Alright. Just too much crap. Gotta stop bringing so much shit. Wow, look at that. Almost had waves come over the back. That's crazy. Get out there and get these storm windows taken out. I could take them out now, but I can take them out while I'm driving. Not going that fast, so might as well get out of here. Now I think I have everything. Place isn't that big where I couldn't just come back here. Alright, so that box is not going to work there. I can't see the motors. Getting hot enough out where I gotta put the cooler inside, heater outside. Because it's 10-15 degrees cooler under the solar panels. Alright, let's get these windows out, put it away. Put some air in here. Find their spot there. Box of crackers fell. Alright, so we'll take that one. Take this one. Get some air flowing. Quick bag. This one. This one should fit in that spot there. There. Take this one. Put that. Pull up the tension cord. This one down here. Oh, I never put a fourth one on that one. Alright, grab the cord. Pull the spring. Hook on and pick up the crackers. Alright, then we need to get a hold of all these curtains, button them up so they're not flapping in the breeze. Like so. That. The bad thing about this cot is sometimes it's in the way. I could fold it up and put the cot against the wall too, but alright, let's switch to solar. See how that works. Too windy, I don't know. Alright. Drawn 320 some watts. Oh, look at that little pontoon boat. Says we're doing 2.5. Man, that pontoon boat's got to be like 12 foot. You know, 2.5 is pretty slow, but if you're not burning any gas and you're replacing the power with solar, nothing's free, but it's about as close as you can get. Alright, we'll switch back to gas and get where we can park and take some medicine and make some food. This is how it's forward, reverse. Still gotta fix the tack. I don't know what happened to it. I think I might have yanked the wires to get under that helm. The only other thing I did was pulled the motor to rebuild the transom, but that's just a plug harness. I plugged it back in, checked it. It's plugged in right. Well, it must be something up here at the dash, and I did shove one of these storm windows down in that corner there. I might have messed it up. Pulled it out of the back of the gauge or something. It's probably getting up in the 70s now. It's supposed to be in the 80s today, 85 I think. I head over there Thursday morning, and I told the woman, I said, I registered as a van, but I'm actually bringing my homemade houseboat, and I want to stay on the houseboat, just back it in, stay right on the water. And the only thing she said was, does your van look like a van, or does your van look like a camper? And I said, it looks like a van. She said, okay, no problem. Can't have two campers on one site. That's all she said. But we'll see. It looks like a really cool place. Much bigger body of water than this. Such a cool little place. It's just so windy. Windy. Let's see if we can put the awning out. Oops. Alright, hopefully the wind don't. Oh, look at that. Put the chair in the shade. Nice. Alright. Time to do the dishes. Well, we're coming up to Government Island. Birch Island, right behind you there. I'm looking at it. It's so windy. I had to put the canopy in the back. We're gonna head up river. There's not a ton of colors. I'll show you. See a sign that says no camping on that one. case you didn't catch that last part, because of the wind, I was on the phone with my wife at the time, that's why I stopped recording, but I went beyond Navionics up the river and started getting into deadheads, and the wind is just, I don't know, 15-20 mile an hour winds today or something like that. So I get stuck in between all these deadheads, and the steering stopped working in one direction. I figured out it was because I, after throwing anchor, checking all the bolts, I realized it was because I trimmed up the motor, the gas motor, and kept the electric motor down. Well, it twisted the linkage and was catching on the transom. So that got that lowered down and lowered the motor down and hit the electric full throttle almost to get me straight with the anchor. So I didn't even have time to tie it to the center eye. I had to tie it to the cleat on the rail for the bumpers. So we were sitting a little cockeyed in the wind. Oh man, but I got it. And then of course I pull up the anchor and it's got about 50 pounds of seaweed on it, lettuce, and we're drifting the whole time in the wind. It's like a landmine coming out of there, but we got it. And I'm not filming out there right now. I got the door closed. I keep getting pushed one way or the other. It's just 85 degrees, but windy. So stay tuned. We'll find a spot and make something to eat. Maybe fish. There's not a whole lot of colors. Kind of bummed, but glad, got to experience 85 degree weather on October 3rd on the barrel boat with some colors. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. Check back in a little bit. This battery's dying anyway on the camera. Alright, finally calmed down. Holy crap. But between the wind and the sun and way back down the river, it was not very enjoyable. Now it's beautiful. All the way back. Might just pull into the cove here, call it a day. This is terrible. Terrible to not like the sun beating in your face, but I just can't see where I'm driving. It is the same family. Look at how big they are. Might be the same family. There's 8 babies and 2 adults. Wow, this is a trip. Guys, remember me from a few months ago?
Yes.
about you? You remember me?
Yeah?
Of course you do. Wow, it just got chilly awfully quick. Wow. Went from 80 to 60. I think I have to stop my route and save it, which I didn't do earlier. Oh. Alright, let's take a look. Ow. Ow. Big old stick. Told my wife, I said, oh, we're floating into some deadheads. She's like, who's we? I'm like, me and you on the phone in the boat. Didn't really want to float over the anchor, but we did. Kinda. Oh, it's because we're still in forward. Durr. Gotta get that telephone hooked up, that way I can move the camera around without touching it. What a beautiful night. Let's take a look around. Be cooking. There's off the front. Oops, sorry if I went too quick. Check that out. Looks like a giant blanket under all the trees. That bar stool I was using on the June trip and last year just killed my tailbone. This is a nice seat, but a cheap pedestal. I'd like to get a better pedestal. That steel one's got too much slop in it. It flops back and forth. Well, that's it. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I gotta fix the shelf. The screws came loose or something. I don't know. Alright, it's Tuesday night. I got a few minutes before the sun goes down. Well, I don't know if I'll do any more recording tonight. We'll see how the lighting is. If I can get some good light in here. Depends on what I cook. The wife bought me some pretty crazy stuff. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to do the non-refrigerated stuff, and it's not that great, obviously. Now the ice is holding up good now in this cooler. I got a different cooler this time. The Yeti knockoff did not work good in June. I don't know if it was because it was outside in the heat or in the sunlight most of the week, but well, it didn't matter. It was gone in 24 hours. So this old Coleman or whatever the hell it is now, it's still got ice in it, at least. Now I used quite a bit more ice, and I'm sure that plays a factor as well. It's the main part's not falling apart, but the panels are getting pretty tore up. Especially the two Luan pieces, they got to be replaced. The roof looks terrible, and in the video with backwaters and back roads, I didn't mention it, but I mentioned it in my videos. The ceiling and the three front across the front are fiberglass, so they're not going nowhere. But yeah, I can't do anything about the panels now, but the window's blowing out. I just needed to bring a roll of screen and a staple gun and do that tomorrow. I don't know if that little $5 Harbor Freight lantern is any good. It was on all night, but we have the Jackery. I could plug a lamp into the Jackery. Oh, and the TV's on too. The 12 volt is right there. It's reading 12.7. The 24 volt is only reading 25.2, which is fine, but it shouldn't be saying it's 100%. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I wanted 2 sets of propulsion, 2 sets of power. So that's it. We'll be back soon. Alright. It's pretty dark in here. I don't know if this is going to work. I got rice made. I want to try this. Well, here, let me put my head in. I want to try this. Hereford Rip and Ready. Yeah, sorry. Meatballs made with beef and chicken with spaghetti sauce. Fully cooked, ready to heat. Just gotta heat it up. No refrigeration required. Alright, hopefully you can see this. See if this stuff is any good. Just got some rice. Made rice. We got this stuff here. Meat the balls. Didn't mean to put the camera in or light in your face. Well, for whatever this cost, which I'm sure is nowhere near a mountain house, this and rice is cheap. I would do this before I did a mountain house. They're too expensive. Alright, I'll eat this and we'll see how that goes. So it's definitely edible. If you don't want to, I always want to bring vegetables and do all of that. And I can. But if you are just on the trail or whatever, and you're going to bring a mountain house anyways, I don't know, I'll have to find out the price of this, but you could probably do at least 2 meals for every one mountain house, price-wise. And then, I don't know, probably not even, well, none of it's good for you, but yeah, so I'll let you know. I'll get the price on that, and it tastes alright. I mean, would I like a gourmet meal? Sure, but I didn't bring the stuff. Alright, stay tuned. "2:22 in the morning. Gonna call it a night. See you guys in the morning. I just wanted to show you the heater. It keeps it toasty warm in here. See you in the morning.